fear. Underdog is here.
Come on, let's scram. These bullets don't hurt him. Look out, he's made a big hole in the road.
All right, men, you can take them away.
Thanks, Underdog. We don't know what we do without you. And so it went. The endless battle between Underdog and Riff Raph, public enemy number one. Naturally, Underdog always won. When Riff tried to rob a grocery store, Underdog was right on hand. When Riff attempted to rob an ice cream truck, Underdog was there and used his hot atomic breath to mess up the robbery. Things got so bad that Riff Raph even tried stealing candy from a baby. But Underdog arrived and gave him a good licking. Until at last, Riff Raph went from public enemy number one to public enemy number 5,280, and everyone laughed at him. So Riff stayed home and sulked and watched television.
And the biggest news of the day is the large shipment of gold that will be taken across the country by railroad. It is the greatest amount of gold ever shipped, and it is so valuable that the government has asked Underdog to guard it on its journey.
That's it! This is my big chance to get back to being number one crook. I'll grab the gold. All right, you guys, this is a big job, the biggest. I want ideas on how to get Underdog off of the train so we can get the gold.
I know, boss. Why don't we grease his feet, and then when the train goes uphill, he'll slide off the back. Neat, huh?
Rejected.
Why don't we tie a firecracker to his tail and put him into...
Rejected.
Why don't we put dark glasses on him? Then he'll think it's night and go to sleep and...
Rejected.
Idea. We grab Sweet Polly, put her in a balloon, see, and send her up in the air. She hollers, help, help, and like that.
So?
Here's the beauty part. We put up about 100 other balloons, each with a record player, and a record of Sweet Polly shouting help. Under will be so confused, it'll take him hours to find the real Polly, and meantime, we can put the bite on the gold.
Sensational! Ollie, ollie, and free! Now, here is the plan.
Will the plan work? Will Underdog stay at his post and thereby lose Sweet Polly? Or will he rescue Sweet Polly and leave the gold to Riff Raph? There's excitement ahead in our next episode.
One morning, just before visiting hours, Tennessee Tuxedo and his friend Chumley left the zoo in their customary casual fashion. It was Tennessee's idea that if they dressed like weathermen, they could get jobs as weathermen, and so prove that they were as smart as human beings. Sure enough, when they were interviewed at the Weather Bureau...
Are you sure you've had experience as weathermen?
Of course we're experienced. Don't we look like weathermen?
Okay, go ahead. Funny thing, what they really looked like was a penguin and a walrus.
Now, this is the life, Chumley. A real job. Working hard, just like people.
Yeah, Tennessee. But I wonder when we get our coffee break.
No.
You said it was going to rain week before last, and it didn't. You said it was going to rain last week, and it didn't. You said it was going to rain this week, and it didn't. My cauliflower crop is drying up. Now I want rain. Now either you make it rain, or I'll be back with this.
You know, when you taught me into this job, I didn't know it was going to be so hard on my eardrums.
I see. You say you think the weather business is too noisy and you want to go back to the zoo.
A good idea.
No, Chumley, we're going through with this job. And here's your first assignment. Hop out and make it rain.
Okay.
Just like I've been saying all along. Nothing to these jobs. Earthquake! Run for your lives, it's... Chumley! Chumley, give me that.
Oops. Gee, Tennessee, I'm terribly awfully sorry. Did it hurt?
You want to know if it hurt? Of course not, Chumley. I always wear this little knot on my head. Now, just what are you doing?
Well, it took a little while, but I finally went to the library and found a rainmaking book.
I see. So you're making it rain like it says in the book. Let me see that. Oh, no, Chumley. This is an Indian history book. It says some Indians believed they could make it rain by beating drums and dancing.
Yeah. Well, I'm part Indian, you know.
See? You say you're related to the Indians, eh? Well, just what kind of an Indian are you?
See? I'm a Blackfoot.
A Blackfoot. Of course. That's hysterical, Chumley. Now, let's see if you can keep joking like that when the farmer comes back with his shotgun. He wants rain or else.
Well, if I can't drum up any rain this way, how do I make rain?
How do you make it rain? Well, it's easy. You just take a little, you pick out a big, you mix up some,
Hey, Tennessee, maybe it's time we went to see the man with all the answers.
Yes, Chumley, Mr. Whoopi. And we'd better see him fast.
So soon our heroes were in the office of their friend and advisor, Phineas J. Whoopi, the man with all the answers.
That's it, Mr. Whoopi. We've got to make it rain. Team pour.
Well, that sounds like a college cheer. Rain, eh? Well, that's a job that can't be watered down. Sounds like we'll have to use the three-dimensional blackboard.
Gee, that's cool.
Or, to be more precise, my boy, we're getting warm. Now, where did I put it? Perhaps in the closet. Ah, yes. Let's see. Whoopee! The fabulous, fantastic, flashy, flexible, and infallible 3D BB. There, now, what was it you,
Rain.
Oh, yes, indeed. Rain. Well, rain comes from the clouds. Every cloud is made of millions and millions of tiny droplets of water. Like this. So light, they stay up in the sky and float around in the form of clouds. You see?
Yes, of course. Only how do they get down?
Yes. Well, yes, get down. Well, as the cloud floats around, the droplets bump into each other and join together until pretty soon they're too big and heavy to stay up in the sky. And then, whoopee! It rains.
Fine. Great. Terrific. But how can we make it rain?
Well, yes. Well, one way is to fly over a cloud and sprinkle thousands of little tiny pieces of dry ice on it.
Dry ice? Hey, Tennessee.
Chumley wants to know how to dry ice.
Dry ice? Oh, no. That's just a special kind of ice, like ice cream men use to keep their ice cream cold in their trucks. When you sprinkle it on the clouds, it's called seeding, because each little seed of ice helps make the droplets grow bigger. Of course, it doesn't work every time, but
That's good enough. Let's go. Stop. Take off.
And soon our heroes, together with Phineas J. Whoopi, were winging their way through the sky.
Okay, we're over the clouds. Chumley, take this box of dry ice chips and sprinkle them on the clouds.
That's a cool job.
I see, so you think it sounds like an ice idea. Wonderful, Chumley. Now step on it. No, Chumley, no. Don't step on the cloud, you clod. Chumley!
Gee, what a big first step. What happened?
What happened? You tried to walk on a cloud. That's what happened. You can't do that. Not you, Chumley, a walrus.
Perhaps I got a little too enthusiastic.
I know you got carried away.
But in spite of everything, I carried out my mission.
You did drop the ice on the cloud. That's great, Chumley, great. Maybe it will rain. We did it. We made it rain, rain, rain. And look, we're coming down right at the weather office. My friend, we'll be heroes.
Perhaps so. But would you kindly inform me what that noise is?
That noise? That, Chumley, is our public, followers, autograph hunters.
There they are. They're the ones who made it rain.
Ruined my new hairdo.
Ruined my fishing.
Ruined my golf game.
It sounds to me like they want our scalps more than our signatures.
You say they don't sound like autograph hunters. More like headhunters. Very funny, Chumley.
Look at that. The big one. He looks just like a walrus.
And the other one. Good grief, he's a penguin.
They're not supposed to be weathermen.
Let's run them out of town.
Uh-oh. I wonder what we ought to do now.
Scram.
You're right, Chumley. Let's get back to the zoo. Go, run, fly. Well, we failed again. Messed up. Goof.
We did not goof entirely. Do not overlook the fact that we have learned something.
You say we learned something. What?
I have wrote a poem. Rain, rain, go away. That is what some people say. Other people want it teeming. When it is not, they really are screaming. But one thing we have learned that's true. The weather business isn't easy if you're a penguin or a walrus, and be it ever so humdrum, there's no place like home.
You know, Chumley, sometimes you're just too deep.
Disaster had struck in Bango Congo. Not a single bongo order coming in. Drums, drums everywhere, and orders on the shrink. It seemed that in America, Bango Congo's greatest drum purchaser, the desire for drums had dried up. But actually, it was another plot by those criminals Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother. They were stealing every drum order before it reached the factory. The plan was simple. No orders meant no money, and no money meant an unhappy country, and that meant revolution. King Leonardo and his faithful companion, Odi Coloni, met in solemn conference.
The people are getting restless, sire.
I know they're getting restless, but confound it, I can't even find my throne. How can I think like a king if I can't sit like a king?
There's been some ugly talk, sire.
Drat it, Odie, do your pacing in rhythm. I can't stand anything offbeat. Now try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Now, what about this ugly talk?
Revolution, my lord.
Revolution? Revolution? Why, that's the most unheard of thing I ever heard of.
But true, your majesty. I suggest that first we go to America and find out why they're no longer ordering our drums.
Capital idea, capital. Haven't had a vacation in years. We'll start immediately. East side, west side, all around the town.
Hey, Big, dig this crazy poem. I wrote it myself. Sneaky, squeaky, biggie rat. Does your belfry hold a bat? Does your...
Now listen, Guy. This is Biggie talking, see? Eat those words.
Okay, Big, I dig.
And listen, I just left the palace. We gotta work fast. The king and Colony are heading for the USA.
Oh, like, what could be more perfect, Big? They take off, we take over.
Use your head, blockhead. They find out America is still ordering drums, and they start checking into what's been going on.
What'll we do, Big?
I got a plan, see? They'll go by car. That means they gotta have a chauffeur and a footman. Well, listen, here's how. New here, aren't you? What's your name?
Nick Beat, King.
Haven't I seen you around here before?
Us Beats don't usually dig this working bit.
Well, do this job well, and you may be promoted. Might even end up being king. Well, let's go, let's go. Confound it, why are we stopping? Got a broken rear widget. Why not get a little air, Kingsley? Get out and stretch your legs while we digit the widget. Good idea. Come, True Blue Odie. So long, suckers.
Like, bon voyage, brother. Sure that King and Odie were out of the way forever, Biggie and Itchy returned to the palace to get preparations underway for crowning Itchy Brother king of all Bango Congo. Man, this is going to be the craziest coronation, way out. And I'm going to take care of you, Biggie boy. I'm going to make you the royal scratcher. Why, when I'm crowned...
Now listen, drumhead. I'm giving the orders here, and you're taking them, or... We're in Clover, see, and I'm boss. I'm taking Bango Congo for every drum they've got.
Have Biggie and Itchy finally succeeded? And is this really the end for King Leonardo and his faithful companion, Odie Colony? We'll find out in our next exciting episode, How High is Up? When we last saw our heroes, they were in deadly serious trouble. Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother, masquerading as the king's chauffeur and footman, had parked the car so that King Leonardo and True Blue Odie Colony stepped out into midair, plunging from the fantastic heights of the cliff to almost certain death on the road below.
True Blue Odie, I want you to know you've been True Blue, a faithful companion. Farewell, old friend.
Farewell, sire. This looks like our downfall. Saved, sire. Saved by a tiny tree. Ah, I think that I shall never see a poem quite lovely as...
Confound it, this is no time for rhyme. Do something.
Of course, my king. If your majesty will pardon me, I feel certain I could crawl over you to the ledge above and then help your highness up.
You have my royal permission, but hurry. My royal arm's going to sleep.
I think that I shall never see a poem quite lovely as...
So, trees, eh? Poems, eh? Fiddlesticks. What are you staring at?
Oh, pardon, sire, but your mane has been ruined, blown straight as the royal sword. You look like Itchy Brother.
What? This is terrible. I even feel itchy.
Ah, but at least we are saved, sire. We must hurry back to the palace. I feel there's foul play afoot.
Okay, you guys, hop in, but hurry. I'm on my way to the coronation of King Itchy Brother. King Itchy? Don't be absurd. I am King Leonardo. Rush me to the palace at once. What is he, some kind of nut? Leonardo's been killed. Fell on a cliff right on his head, poor old guy. Itchy Brother's on the throne now. Listen, driver, I'll have you locked in the deepest dungeon. I'll have...
My friend is just joking, sir. Just a joke. Oh, my goodness, sire. You've somehow put your foot in your mouth. This is more serious than we thought. We must get to the palace.
Here you are. So long, your majesty. Insolent cur. Let's go, True Blue Odie.
Caution, sire. Let us proceed in the side door. The drum orders. Ah, I see it all now. A diabolical plot. Quickly, Majesty, to the throne room.
And now, by the power invested in me, I crown you king...
Stop! Itchy brother cannot take the throne. I am King Leonardo.
Oh, man, dig the square. If he's King Leonardo, where's his royal mane? I mean, ask him.
Yeah, remember the mane. That's why it says robe.
Guards, get this cat out of here. It seems that once again, Itchy and Biggie have won. What can be done?
My king or my life, you shall not win. This is over your head, swine. And here are the drum orders that these despicable villains have been stealing.
I knew it, Pig. Trapped again.
Follow me, see?
Well, True Blue Odie Coloni has come through again to save the day. But you can be sure that Piggy Rat and Itchy Brother will not give up their fight. Don't miss the next exciting episode of The King and Odie.
Underdog had agreed to guard a huge shipment of gold being sent across the country. As the train zoomed along, little did our hero realize that at that very moment, far away, strange events were taking place. A moving van pulled up in front of Sweet Polly's house, and two of Riff Raph's men got out.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Help! Help! Oh, help! Underdog! Help!
That's right, Miss Polly. You just holler your head off real loud so as Underdog can hear you.
You mean you want Underdog to come?
Sure. See, every one of these balloons has a record of your voice hollering help. We're gonna send you and them all up in the air at once. It'll take Underdog hours to find the right balloon, and in the meantime, we'll have robbed the gold train, and I'll be public enemy number one again.
Everything's set, boss.
Okay, let's go. So long, Miss Polly.
Help! Help! Help!
Okay, let the record players go. All right now, let's get to that railroad station and stop the gold train.
Hark! I hear a scream. Sweet Polly's in trouble, it would seem.
Underdog, without a moment's hesitation, decided that Sweet Polly's life was worth more than all the gold in the world. And...
Help! Help! Help!
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Help!
trick, there is no doubt. But hark, I hear another shout.
Meanwhile, at a remote station along the railroad, Riff Raph and his men had the station master at their mercy.
All right, old man. When's that trainload of gold supposed to come by here?
In about 6 minutes. And if I don't pull that switch, it's going to crash right into old 97, which is coming the other way.
Oh, no, you don't. Nobody pulls that switch. I want 'em to crash. Then we get all the gold. Har, 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 har.
Yeah? Well, Underdog is guarding that gold.
I got a feeling Underdog is busy with other things right now. Hey, boys?
And Riff was so right. Underdog was busy, rocketing all over the sky, searching for Sweet Polly.
Help! 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 Help!
But what of the real Sweet Polly? She was now in real trouble. Her balloon had sprung a leak. And she was plummeting to earth at a terrifying rate.
Help! Help! Underdog! Help!
Will Underdog get there in time? And if he does, can he get back to the gold train in time? There's plenty of excitement ahead.
What's going on in there, Sarge?
I'm not sure. The Colonel got a big box off the last stage, and he's been working in there ever since. One thing you can bet on, though, it's got something to do with getting rid of those Gopher Indians.
Sergeant, report at once.
Sarge reporting, sir.
Well, Sergeant, what do you think of that?
What is it, Colonel?
A new weapon. One that will finally take care of those Gopher Indians. This is a Gatling gun.
But what does it do?
It fires one shot after another, like an army of men. You just push this in and pull on this and...
That sure ought to take care of those Indians, all right. If it don't take care of us first.
Gun! Uh-oh, Colonel got new kind of gun. Bang, bang.
That sound bad. You got 'em planned?
Swish splash. We send 'em Colonel message and tell 'em where we go. Then swish splash. Oopie-doopie. We have fun.
Yes, Sergeant. I have it on good authority that the Indians will try to cross the river near these falls.
But there's no way we can get them from this bank, Colonel.
Of course not. But you're in the Army, Sergeant. And regulation 6489J says, be prepared. That's why we brought along this raft. Come along. Bully, this is fine. Now you keep rowing so we won't get pulled over those falls. I'll man the Gatling gun.
But, Colonel...
Look, they're crossing up ahead. Fire!
Colonel!
Don't worry, Sergeant. I'll get them this time.
The falls, Colonel! I think maybe we were tricked, Colonel.
It won't happen again, Sergeant. Those Indians have to pass along this trail to get back to their camp. And we're going to be waiting with the Gatling gun high in this tree. Help me pull it up. Bully, the perfect spot. High above the trail.
Whistle, splat. Me understand.
Listen. Be alert, Sergeant. I think I hear them coming.
Golly, Colonel, that sounds to me like somebody sawing wood.
What did he say?
Him say, timber!
We'll use this covered wagon, Sergeant.
It's an old army trick I learned on the California Trail.
Well, how does it work?
You dress up like an old lady and drive the wagon near the Gopher camp. Naturally, they'll attack. But, aha! I'll be hidden in the back of the wagon with the Gatling gun. Come along.
Look like old lady driving covered wagon all alone.
Look, massage.
Aha! Sergeant drive wagon and colonel in back with big gun. What we do?
Roll.
We use big rock. Doopy-doopy. Make big crash.
Any sign of them yet, Sergeant?
Not yet, Colonel.
What was that?
Sounds like thunder. Only it's...
Look out!
Well, looks like it'll take quite a spell to patch up that Gatling gun. And the Colonel, too. But I reckon he'll be all right for our next adventure. You all be with us, huh?
My, isn't it nice to sit down to a peaceful meal and just look at all that food?
Yeah, Major Minor, we sure took care of that savoir-faire. He won't be bothering us anymore. You wonder what's in this dish.
Savoir-faire is everywhere. Merci beaucoup. Get him, Klondike!
I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
Moche, Malamotte, moche. Whoa!
Boy, wait till I get my hands on that mouse.
Aha, Malamotte. Now we will have our banquet.
There's his sled. He must be around here somewhere. Aha! Listen here, savoir-faire. Don't do that again.
Very well.
I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. I'll just sneak up on him this time. I'll make mincemeat out of you, mouse. Oh, ah, yeah, oh, ah,
Now, shall we begin to eat?
I'm gonna rise to new heights with this ladder.
Oh, here comes that social climber again. I will give him a warm reception.
Yikes! That mouse is trying to give me a hot foot the hard way. Phew.
Ah, now we shall be able to eat in peace.
He can't do anything to this ladder. It's metal. Now I've got...
Now, Malamotte, music while I dine.
we shall have our meal.
Klondike Kat always gets his mouth.
Well, how do you feel today, my boy? Are you still unhappy?
Well, Mr. Wizard, I'd sure appreciate your letting me be a cowboy.
But why, it's not good.
Oh, please, Mr. Wizard. I figure I'm a real two-gun type.
Ah, well, my young friend, if you must. But I think maybe you'd be wishing you had stayed just plain Tudor. Back in those wild days, the sheriff always had a ferocious enemy who was a bad man. The bad man always carried a very big gun. The bad man always rode a fast horse. And the bad man was always ready to put one over on the sheriff. It was lucky that the sheriff always had a trustworthy deputy, loyal and true.
Gosh, that was awful what Black Bark done to you, Sheriff Tugan. We need the marshal. Oh, Mr. Mellon. Mr. Mellon.
If Lester's leg don't wake up soon, he might miss the whole cartoon.
Even though he knew the danger, the sheriff always went bravely into the town saloon to get the bad man.
All right now, Black Bark. I come to get you. Sheriff Tugan always gets the upper hand.
Yeah? Well, here's mine.
Look here now, you can't slap me like that. Not like that, neither. Well, that's better.
Oh, Mr. Mellon. Mr. Mellon.
Now, listen, Black Bark. I'm telling you, you break one more law, and I'm taking you to jail. Don't push me too far, Black Bark. Just one more time, and I'm, All right, I warned you. Take this.
Aha, missed me, Tugan. Let's see if you can do better catching me and my horse.
The clever sheriff always had to know the tricks of the West. When chasing the bad man on the horse, the sheriff used the famous jump trick. He would pull his great horse up beside the bad horse and leap from his own horse and move.
Oh, Mr. Mellon. Mr. Mellon.
If the bad man's horse was too fast, the sheriff would use the shortcut trick. He would use a road that nobody in the whole world knew about. This way, he would get in front of the bad man and...
Oh, Mr. Mellon. Mr. Mellon.
Sometimes the sheriff would wait until he had worn down the bad man. Then, when the bad man got off his horse to hide in the rocks, the sheriff would use the empty gun trick. When the bad man would shoot the gun from in the rocks, the sheriff would count the shots.
Well, that's one. Well, that's two. And that makes six. All right, Black Bark, I know your gun is empty.
Oh, Mr. Mellon. Mr. Mellon.
If all else failed, the sheriff would put his hat on the rifle behind the rock. This way, he could sneak up behind the bad man, for the bad man would think the hat on the rifle was the sheriff.
All right there, Black Bark. Drop that gun and put up your hands. I'm taking you in.
Mr. Mellon. Mr. Mellon.
Mr. Wizard. Oh, Mr. Wizard. Bring me home, will you? Please bring me home.
Well, here we go again. Drizzle, drazzle, druzzle, drum. Time for this one to come home.
Underdog had agreed to guard a huge shipment of gold being sent across the country. As the train zoomed along, little did our hero realize that at that very moment, far away...
That's right, Miss Polly. See, every one of these balloons has a record of your voice hollering help. we're gonna send you and them all up in the air at once.
The notorious Riff Raph had set Sweet Polly afloat in a balloon, but the balloon had sprung a leak, and at this very moment was plunging dizzily to earth.
Oh, help, Underdog! Help!
But Underdog was still busy chasing the other balloons in which the clever Riff Raph had placed records of Sweet Polly's voice.
Hark! That sounds to me like a real cry. So to that spot I now will fly.
Meanwhile, Riff Raph, certain that Underdog was safely out of the way, had taken over a remote railroad station, and by controlling a switch, was going to cause the train loaded with gold to crash head-on into another train.
Hey, hey, hey! 5 more minutes and crash. The gold will be ours.
But while the trains rushed toward each other, Sweet Polly was also rushing to the jaws of an alligator.
To go and crash. All the gold will be ours.
Underdog! Underdog! Underdog, thank you, thank you. But you must hurry. Riff Raph is going to wreck the train and steal the gold. I heard him say so.
1 minute to go.
Will Underdog arrive in time to stop the wreck? Or will Riff Raph get the gold and become public enemy number 1? The answer lies ahead in our next episode.
Disguised as a 10-star general, the Fox arrived at Fort Knox with a huge moving van. Yes, Fort Knox, where all the gold in the United States is locked away. Quickly, he gave orders to the soldiers on guard.
All right, men, I'm General Oxfay with orders from the Wentengan to move all this gold out of here. On the double there. Hey, up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4.
The soldiers, awed by the 10 stars, quickly filled the truck with gold. And before they realized what was happening, the truck and the Fox were gone. Then the soldiers saw the light.
Hey, we've been taken, and so has the gold. There's no such thing as a 10-star general.
Instantly, the word spread round the world. Congress was called into special session, and speeches were made. Many speeches.
I repeat, only one man that can solve this case, and that man is my good friend, Officer Flynn Flanagan.
And so Flynn Flanagan, friend of senators, was called before the Senate subcommittee.
Sure, Senators, and you've come to the right man. I can tell you how to find all that gold. There's only one criminal daring enough to pull this job, and that's the fox.
The fox! The fox!
And there's only one person clever enough to catch the fox, and that's the hunter.
Call the hunter!
Call the hunter.
At that very moment, the hunter, unaware that Fort Knox had been robbed, was playing in the annual golf tournament at the exclusive Charred Bush Country Club.
8, I say, 8. Yeah, I hit him twice as far as most folks. Yeah, that's a joke, son. 8. I say somebody mashed my niblick, dribbled my driver, potted my putter. I say get me out of here.
Got a golfing problem, friend?
Huh?
Looks like you're all wound up. Gotta relax. Get some spring in your swing. I know what you need, friend. A new club. And I've got just the thing. Solid gold. Picked it up down south. And I'll let you have it for a song.
A song, eh? Have nose, will hunt. Reads the card of the mighty hunter. He's bold, he's...
Hey, let me introduce myself, friend. I represent the Golden Golfs Company. Bring your game up to the gold standard. That's our motto. Now, try this club, pal. What did I tell you, pal? Clear out of sight.
My grannies, what a drive, I declare. Son, you got any more of these clubs?
Just happen to have a whole set right here. All genuine 14-karat gold. Driver, putter, mashie, and niblick. In solid gold irons and a solid gold bag.
Now, look here, son. How am I, strong as I am, gonna lug these solid gold clubs around 18 holes?
Got just the thing for you, pal. Now, the Golden Golfs Company thinks of everything. What you need is a solid gold caddy.
Well, I'll be a solid gold caddy. Yeah. What did you do, son? Rob Fort Knox? Yeah. That's a joke, son. I say, ooh.
And that's a poke, son. Now get in and start her up.
Whoa, I say.
Look out, you fool!
Sure, Hunter, and I'm glad I found you. Glory be, so you've got the fox already and the gold. Hunter, you're a wonder. Well, it's all part of the game, son. Think nothing of it. Now I think I'll get back to my game.
Who was that dashing figure?
That, me bucko, was the hunter.
There, the Himalaya Mountains, my most exciting climb.
Commander, I must be good.
I was making the climb alone, except for bearers to carry supplies and weapons. We soon encountered a howling blizzard. My trusty bearers were unable to keep up with me. My tremendous stride, don't you know? And then it happened, an avalanche of snow. Deftly, I jumped aside, but the snow completely covered my bearers. There I was, alone in the blizzard. At that moment, I found myself facing a tribe of horrible monsters, the abominable snowmen. I raced up the mountain with the screaming monsters hot on my heels. I reached the top ahead of them, but there I could go no further, trapped by the abominable snowmen.
But what did you do?
I did the only possible thing. I whipped out my trusty lighter, sparked it into flame, and melted the abominable snowman. Then I simply used one of the monster's shields as a snow sled, then sped to the bottom of the mountain, a conquering hero.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Quite.
Two trains were heading right for each other on the same track. It had all been arranged by Riff Raph because he knew that one of the trains carried a large shipment of gold. Will Underdog arrive in time to stop the wreck? Or will Riff Raph get the gold and become public enemy number one?
Hey! One more minute, and those trains are going to crash. And then all the gold will be mine! Mine! Mine!
Meanwhile, back on the rock, Sweet Polly was telling Underdog about Riff's plan.
So hurry, Underdog. Riff Raph is going to wreck the train and steal the gold. I heard him say so. You must stop that train wreck. Hurry!
In stopping robbers, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
Seconds to go. It's Underdog! Cheese it, fellas. Every man for himself.
Don't worry, folks. They won't get far. Come out, wherever you are. Come out, wherever you are. Aha, I'll get you this time. Come out, wherever you are. Aha, I see you ducking into the roundhouse. Underdog is here.
Help! Help!
Hark, hark, I hear a cry. To Sweet Polly I must fly.
Over the train. It's a plane.
It's a bird.
It's a frog.
A frog?
Not plane, nor bird, nor even frog. It's just little old me. Underdog.